Let's continue with our preparation for this year's WASSCE exams. It's a good thing to continue working tirelessly until you finish writing your paper. So we have the other mathematics paper for 2023, core mathematics paper 2. We are going to solve the compulsory questions in this video. So get your pen, paper, and everything that you need to work mathematics ready as we start with question number 1. Number 1 says that a man bought a car for $8,000 and later sold it at a profit of 15%. He spent $4,550 out of the amount received and invested the rest at 7% per annum simple interest. Calculate the interest earned in 4 years. So let's calculate the amount received. The amount received will be equal to the cost price that he had already, he earned after selling it, and a profit of 15% of $8,000. So this will give us $8,000. This will go here 80 times. Then 80 times 15 will be 1,200. So the amount he received was $9,200. So $9,200. We were told that out of this he spent 4,550. So amount remaining will be equal to 9,200 minus $4,550, and that will be equal to $4,650. Now he invested this amount of money at a rate of 7% simple interest. So simple interest is equal to amount the principal, which is now 4,650 times time, which is 4, times rate 7/100. So this will give you $1,302. So that is the interest the person earned in 4 years. Now let's look at the B part of the question. It said, given that log to log 10 of 3x minus 1 plus log 2 is equal to 2 log y. We have to find x in terms of y. So x in terms of y. So we are going to make x the subject. So what do we do? First, we use the laws of logarithm. So since they are adding, recall that log a plus log b or log m plus log n is log mn or log m times n. So we write down one log, then we multiply the 3x minus 1 by 2. So we get 2 into 3x minus 1 is equal to, now we also use the other law of logarithm, log 2 is a of m exponent n is equal to n log a. So already we have this, which is showing here, so we have to write the other side. So it becomes log y squared. So the a here is 10, which is not written. Now, since the logarithms have the same base, we can equate this and this. We can equate this and we equate to this. So we have 2 into bracket 3x minus 1 is equal to y squared. That means we have the log both sides. So when we expand this, we get 6x minus 2 is equal to y squared. So 6x will be equal to y squared minus 2, a plus 2. So x will be equal to y squared plus 2 all over 6, or y squared over 6 plus 2 over 6, which is the same as, okay, let me give all of them the same base. So it will be y squared plus 2 all over 6. So let's leave it like that. That is x for you. X is equal to y squared plus 2 all over 6. Now we are going to the second question. So question number 2. The cost of 2 chairs and 3 tables for an office is $1,800. After a month, the cost of each chair and each table increased by 20%. The office again bought 6 chairs and 2 tables at $4,800. Calculate the new cost of a chair and a table. So let's say that let C equal cost of chair and T equal cost of table. And we're told that the cost of 2 chairs and 3 tables. So 2 chairs plus 3 tables will cost $1,800. $1,800. So we can call this equation 1. Since we have 2 variables, so 2c plus 3t is equal to that. Then we also were given this information that after a month, the cost of each chair and each table increased by 20%. So new cost of chair. Since the old cost is C, now it increased by 20%. So C plus 20 over 100 times C. And this will give us 1.2 C. Then the table also increased by 20%, which is T plus 20 over 100, 20 over 100, 20 over 100 times T. And that will be equal to 1.2 T. So because the 20 over 100 is same as 0.2, so T plus 0.2 T is same as 1.2 T. 1 T plus 0.2 T is 1.2 T. So these are the new cost. 1.2 C dollars and 1.2 T dollars. Now the office again bought 6 chairs and 2 tables. So the office will not buy the chair at the old price. They will buy it at the new price, which is 1.2 C. So how many did they buy? 6. So 6C, adding it, 6 times 1.2 C. 6 times 1.2 C, which is the new cost. Adding it to 2 tables, 2 times 1.2 T will be equal to the new cost, which is $4,800. That's huge money. We can again divide through by 1.2. So divide through by 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. We get 6C plus 2T is equal to 4,000. So when we now divide through by 2 again, we get 3c plus t is equal to 2000. We can make t the subject to get t is equal to 2000 minus 3c. So I can call this equation 2 in my case. So I'll put equation 2 in equation 1. So wherever I see t here, I'll put 2000 minus 3c. So let's go. 2c plus 3 into bracket 2000 minus 3c could be equal to 1800. So 2c, let's expand, plus 6000 minus 9c will be equal to 1800. Now I'll move this 9 here to get positive 9c. Now move the 2 here, minus 2c. Then 6000 is sitting here. I'll move the 1008 here. So minus 1800. And so that will give us 4200. 4200 is equal to 7c. Dividing through by 7, we get c to be equal to 600. Now when I put c equals 600 into t equal 2000 minus 3c, now the c becomes 600. So it will become 2000 minus 1800, which is equal to 200. So the new cost of chair, new cost chair will be equal to new cost of chair will be 1.2 times c. The c is 600, which is equal to $720. Then the new cost of table will be equal to 1.2 times 200, which is equal to 1.2 times 200 will be equal to $240. So these are the new prices of this table and chair. Question number 3. The diagram is a sector of a circular cardboard. Magnitude of line segment PQ is equal to 10 centimeters and angle PQR is 126 degrees. If it is folded to form a cone such that PQ and QR coincide, calculate A, the surface area, B, the volume of the cone. So let's begin with this. We know that we're given that the cone was formed by folding this sector, which is having an angle of 126 degrees. So in order to calculate the surface area, we need to first of all get the base. The cone will now be looking like this. So we have the height, we have the radius. We need to find the base radius. That base radius is given by theta over 360 times r. R here is this, which is equal to this, or which is equal to L, the slant height of the cone. So the R is 10, and we have the theta to be the angle here, which is 126. So the base radius of the cone will be 126 degrees over 360 degrees times 10. And this is equal to 7 over 2, which is equal to 3.5 centimeters. Now that we know the base radius, we can Now calculate the height. So this is 10, this is 3.5. So the height of the cone will be equal to, okay, let's height squared using Pythagoras theorem. Height squared plus radius squared, which is 3.5 squared, will be equal to 10 squared. 10 squared. So h squared will be equal to 10 squared, which is 100 minus 3.5 squared. So this will give us 87.75. 87.75. So the height will be equal to square root of 87.75. And this is giving us 9.3675. 9.3675. Now we are supposed to calculate the surface area of the cone. So the surface area of the cone is given by surface area of this cone is given by pi RL. Pi RL. So the L in this case is this. So that will give us 22/7 times radius, which is 3.5, times L, which is 10 centimeters. So when we simplify this thing, we are going to get 110 centimeter square. Now, in order for us to find the volume, we use the formula 1/3 pi r square h. So the volume will be equal to 1/3 times 22/7 times r squared, which is 3.5 squared. Then remember not to use the 10 because we are looking at the base radius of the cone. So 3.5 squared times the height, the vertical height, which is h. That h is 9.3675. Now when we simplify this, we are crossing over to 96173 over 800, which is giving us 120.21625. So when we round it to the two decimal places, we get 120.22 centimeter cube. Now let's cross over to question number 4. The sum of the interior angles of two regular polygons is 2520 degrees. If the number of sides of one of the polygons is 3 less than twice the number of sides of the other, find the number of sides of each of the polygons. Alright, so before we move on, please kindly subscribe to this channel so that you can solve and revise more before you go to the exam hall. Then also click the share button so that you can share this video on social media. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you once again. Okay, so we are told that the sum of the interior angles of two regular polygons. So let the size of the regular polygons be x. Let the sides be x and y. So if the side is x, then the sum of their interior angles, the interior angle will be x minus 2 times 180. So the sum of the first interior angle will be x minus 2 times 180. Then when you add it to the sum of the second interior angle, the second sum of the interior angles, which is y minus 2 times 180, you should get 2520 degrees. So we can divide through this by 180, so we get x minus 2 plus y minus 2 is equal to 2520 divided by 180, which is 14. So we have x minus 2, we have x plus y will be equal to 14 plus 2 plus 2. So x plus y will be equal to 18. We can call this equation 1. Then we're also told that if the number of sides of one of the polygons is 3 less than twice the number of sides of the other. So the number of sides of one of them, y, is 3 less than, so we're going to subtract 3 from twice the number of sides of the other. So that will give us equation 2. Now we can put this 2x minus 3 wherever we see y in equation 1. So put y equal 2x minus 3 into equation 1. So we are going to get x, so this one, plus y, which is 2x minus 3, then plus is equal to 18. So 3x will be equal to 18 plus 3. And that will give us 3x is equal to 21. Divide both sides by x by 3. We get 21 over 3, x equals 7. So y will now be equal to 2 into bracket 7 minus 3 because I'm putting x here. So y will be equal to 40 minus 3. Y will be equal to 11. So that is it. So is it the sum of the interior angles of two regular polygons? So when you sum all the angles in the first regular polygon, you will get this. And when you sum all the angles in the second regular polygon, you will get this. So when you put the two of them together, you will get this. So that is why we form the equations that way. It's correct. Thank you for once again subscribing to this channel. But if you have not done so yet, please kindly click the subscribe button. Okay, so finally we are here on the question number 5. The scores of 15 students in a quiz competition are 2, 6, 4, 7, 6, 8, 9, 5, 3, 5, 4, 2, 8, 7, 6. We are supposed to calculate the mean of the scores. So we know that mean x bar is equal to summation x over n. So we add all of these. So 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 9 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 all over 15 because we have 15 students. Now when we add all of these things, we are getting 82 over 15. And this will give us 5.46666666. So 5.4667. Two decimal places. We are getting 5.47. 5.47 marks. Now, the B part, so this is the A part of the question. The B part says that if a score is chosen at random, find the probability that it is even. It's an even number. So the even numbers will be 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it will be 9 over B. The probability that is even is 9 over 15. And that will give me 3 over 5. So the I is not very clear. I don't know whether it's prime or it's odd. So in the next video, we'll be looking at these questions. Please stay tuned. God willingly, we'll just solve them and upload them as soon as possible. So keep expecting it. Thanks. See you in the next video.